come on for a walk. Or line up if you're walking wall to wall. Stand up if you're walking in place. You remember February last year, I was walking in place when I was in Nevada. Get your weights if you're going to do some weight exercises. Get a chair if you're going to do some chair exercises. Get your weights if you're going to lift some weights. On your bike, start your treadmill. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Whew. It was so fantastical. It was so fantastical. You see how we know how to rearrange the language? Whew. The bloodline of the originators of the language. Whew. I sit in school and listen to all those lines. Anyway, thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share, tell uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to please exercise. Hit the bell so y'all know when I'm coming on. And thanks for coming on a walk. Yes. Oh, it was so wonderful driving in the car today. I didn't realize I missed it. I did not realize that I missed it. Ain't that something? Didn't realize it. But when I got in there behind the wheel, I call it my golden child. And when I got in, I'm grandma because it's my daughter's car originally. So when I get in the car, she said, Granny, I'm here. Where do you want to go? I said, oh, child, I just got a few stops to make. And we went around. I won't go outside a 5-mile radius. I'm good. I'm good. This is a different road. I just need my little grandchild, my grandchild car. Okay, wait a minute. I just need my grand car to take Granny to the few places around and then bring Granny back. Because as much as I walk, I see that traffic out there. I'm as good as gone. Lights mean nothing to them. Red, green, yellow, all the same. So, that was so wonderful. What, y'all? One and one and one and one. You see, I wasn't even shooting for the car. I was not even shooting for the car. I wasn't. The ancestors got me stuck on the $684,000. Then, just vibing. Want. That I didn't even think that deep down inside, see how deep they going in the heart? I wanted my car fixed so I can run around. But it was so far buried. I was like, okay, that car's gone. That's it. It's a wrap. You'll have to depend on your daughter or Instagram or Uber. And that's it. So we're so far buried. But want y'all, I was wanting, but they saw the want that I want. Let your kids want. Let your kids want for you to be healthy. They say, oh, Mom, why don't you take this diet thing, or why don't you do some exercise? Just say, okay. They want you to be healthy. They want you. And yes, it takes an action. They want you to be healthy. They want you to be here. And those who don't want their parents to be here, oh well, they ain't here. Especially if the parents ain't wanted themselves. Whew. This human experience is something, y'all. So, oh no. How is was my left leg acting up? The left leg was good. Well, it's raining. I'm probably getting hit from both sides. But I'm walking. I'm walking, y'all. My body said, we want to be here. My brain said, send up the blood. My heart said, give me my nourishment, and I'll make sure the blood get all over. It is my pleasure. Y'all, I want my heart to beat. I want my pressure to be low. I want my kidneys. I want my pancreas. I want all those glands secreting. Oh, I want the veins veining. And the poor little capillaries. 66 years. It's been hard on them. They're very small. So, I just try to hook them up with a little Jamaican black castor oil over the skin in the area where the veins are breaking, because they're little skinny things. So, and that usually takes care of, because I want them too. Oh, I want the arteries. I want all that stuff to work good for it. When I got in that car, I backed up and so that was all of us working together. And it was beautiful. That's why I can't wait to get back on the roller skates. Because that's all of us working together. And that's beautiful. That's where the us working together comes from. The coach said, us working together, and they put people outside. Us working together is all of your organs, everything. And for that, when they work together, you go about, other people's stuff will start working together too. Remember, ain't no such thing as selfish. No. No. Want. I'm sure that European African that stole all the ideas, Thomas Edison, he just wanted to be known as being great, and if in electricity, he didn't care how many people. He took a lot from us, but we ain't gonna go there. That's all he wanted. He wanted infamy. He wanted to beat people and the European Africans in Europe. And like in Britain, I should have been more specific. The European Africans in England. He wanted to beat the Germans. Europeans. German Africans, specifically the German Ethiopians. He wanted to beat them. He was very selfish. But every time I turned on that light, I said, thank you. Thank you for your selfishness and your ruthlessness. It's my job to deal that out. What, y'all? Want bigger, want better, want best. Want to be the one that invent that first thing that ain't been here? Because trust me, the wheel is here, but there's a lot of other things that extend from the wheel. Yes. Every day we wake up, it's a new day. So there's always new things. Bigger, better. Bigger, better, best. Want more. One car, want two. Because you may want to teach your child how to drive later on. Or how about this? When you got to go somewhere, one car down, you want another car running. That's all right. You got a house. You don't like the layout, you're better in it. You want a bigger one with another design. That's all right. Want. So, I gotta get to the ancestors. But I'm telling y'all that, I'm sharing that with you because I'm telling y'all, but this is like vibrations. My vibing with the ancestors. I'm just sharing it with y'all. Because they say to me every day, what? occult stuff. So, yeah, I came from a bunch of people who continuously spoke about not having anything. And guess what? If you speak on yourself, speak in kindness. She didn't put it just like this, but I was working in the hospital. If you never's listening, she's going to have a stroke. And this lady who was working there was Karen. That's the one I got the driving book for. Spoke to her about getting her license because she was taking a cab from the Bronx to Mount Vernon. Anyway, she said, I would say, I would get so frustrated. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. And she said, don't say that. She said, speak kindly on yourself. But she was in the cult. So, grain of salt, grain of salt. But she was the messenger. And I got the message. And I started speaking kindly on myself. Since then, she just got through. Hell, when I was in my 40s, got through. Speak kindly to yourself and on yourself. Speak kind words. So, when I come back from taking that little break, I put the ancestors' voice on because I'm talking now because guess what? I'm going to be somebody's ancestor voice soon. Not soon, but soon. DNR. Anyway, this week, Friday, there will be no Just Your Pace virtual walk with me. This month with the ancestors vibrate, it's a lot. It was a lot. And we deserve flowers. So I want my cherry blossoms. And I want my greenery down there. And I have a car that if I have to run around and get something, I can run around and get it. So I'll be doing that on Friday. There will also not be a Just Your Pace virtual walk with Vicki on Monday. So that would be March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and March 4th. Because on the 4th, I'm getting set up for our numbers. Yes. I don't know whether to write the numbers and ball them up and put them in the container and shake them. I don't know now because I got a car. I can go looking for the little ball-y things and put them in the container and shake them. But I have Monday to figure it out. And then starting Tuesday, we will be walking for 35 minutes with 5 minutes hand weight exercises. 35 minutes with 5 minutes hand weight exercises. And since it's Tuesday, after that, I will shake out the balls. I promised the ancestors. Oh, I got away from that lottery stuff. I did not want to go back. But having said that, I will shake out the balls and give you all the numbers. And then I'll put the numbers on my Powerball and Mega Number card. And for the month of March, I will be doing something I thought I had given up for the rest of my life, playing lottery. But the ancestors said they could be tossing me numbers. So, but I played lottery for 30 years. Anywho, so next week, starting on that Tuesdays and Thursdays only, I'll be putting the posts up for the memory. And I'll just call it throwing numbers. Code word. Throwing. No, that sounds like craps. No. Oh, I don't want to mention this. I got gamblers on the ancestor side. Ooh. 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 I ain't no gambler. I ain't no drunkard. Got a lot of them too. Stop them from coming through. And when we come back, after our short little break, we're going to be listening to the voices of the ancestors. You just heard one ancestor's voice. Now I'm going to give you a few more. Let's take a break. Yes. No Gesture Pace virtual walk with Vicky at 7 p.m. on March 1st and March 4th. If you think you're disappointed, the ancestors is about gave out. Oh boy. Yes. So I'll be throwing. Let's listen to the ancestors. Oh. Let's listen to the ancestors talk about want.
House's regiment captured a gang of Yankee soldiers and brought them into camp to keep them until they could be transferred to Libby Prison in Richmond. We were in camp up near Fredericksburg. At that time, the rebels were trying to take Washington.
It was May 28, 1937, when William I. Johnson, Jr. was interviewed. At the time, he was a 97-year-old retired building contractor.
They'll strike me
Clifton
anyway.
Davis brings the transcript of his interview to life.
I didn't know what the war was all about, nor why they were fighting. But when the rebels were out
He didn't know he was a
the
slave.
battlefield,
You can't want freedom if you don't know you're a slave.
Guard the prisoners.
Learn
The servants
so you
got
know
a chance
what
to
to
talk
want.
to the Yankee prisoner. They explained to us about slavery and freedom. They told us if we got a chance to steal away from camp and got over to the Yankee side,
Told them about freedom.
we
You
would be
didn't know.
free. They said, if we win, all you colored folk will be free. But if the rebels win, you will always be slaves.
Enslaved.
These words got into our heads. We got together, 5 of us, and decided to take the chance one night, and we made it. Of course, the rebel pickets knew we were servants in the camp. They probably thought we were going to run an errand for our masters. We carried along plenty of chewing tobacco, because we knew the pickets would always like a chew, and they didn't ask no question. After we passed the rebel pickets and got out on the road, every time we would hear horses, we would run off the road and into the woods. After the horses would pass, we would come out and continue our travel as fast as possible. We reached Washington the next day, and Yankee pickets took us to the military headquarters. The other men enlisted in the fighting regiments, but I was lucky enough to be sent with another group of men to Boston, Massachusetts, where I was assigned to General Butler's division and to the quartermaster's corps in charge of food and rations. Down here below Richmond, at a place now called Seven Pines, Negro troops fought one of the fiercest battles of the war against the rebels. The battle lasted 7 days. Many men were killed on both sides, and when the battle was over, only 7 pine trees were left standing on the edge of the road, where previously there had been a great pine forest. After this battle, the place became known as Seven Pines.
Oh, oh, oh no. Whew. Honey, that was a strike waiting to happen. I knew something was going on. Let's see. I gotta tell you something. These tapes is shorter than short. Maybe I should get a CD. I'll go for a CD next time. Let's see, because this is the last day. Oh, I gotta show y'all something anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Nothing. I think the tape player is destroying my tapes. So let me see. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what else we're gonna get. But here we go. This is who we're listening to. I'm doing a roll call tomorrow. So I'll call their names. But this is who we're listening to. It's the voices of ancestors. You'll hear the roll call tomorrow of their names. That's what we're trying to listen to. But one tape is already chewed up. So what I'll have to do is just get it in CD form. I know it came in CD form, but when I went on Amazon, they only had the cassette that I knew was probably gonna be a problem. And looky, 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 I is right. Alright, I'm walking. I don't know what it's doing. I'll talk to it if it comes on. Yes! So, Friday, no, no Just Your Pace on Friday. Okay, here we go. We got something.
Tippy Cummins' master intended to keep word of freedom from his slaves. But Tippy's mother overheard his scheming and risked her life to spread the news. She said, Mother was working in the house, and she cooked too. She said she used to hide in the chimney corner and listen to what the white folks said. When freedom was declared, Master wouldn't tell him. But Mother, she heard him telling Mrs. that the slaves was free, but they didn't know it, and he not gonna tell them till he makes another crop or two. When Mother heard that, she said she slipped out the chimney corner and cracked her heels together 4 times and shouts, "I's free! I's free!" Then she run to the field against Master's will and told all the other slaves, and they quit work. Then she run away in the night. she slip into a big ravine near the house and have them bring me to her. Master, well, he come out with his gun and shot at mother. But she run down the ravine and gets away with me.
Mom didn't know where to go. You see, after she broke, they turned just like you turned some out, you know. They didn't know where to go. That's just where you stayed.
Just turn them out.
Where to go.
Yes.
Turn us out just like, you know, you
Listen,
turn
oh,
us
they
out.
criminals. They low life, they
The
nothing.
voice of Laura Smart.
Well, I saw him Marshall did, but when he had been off the war and come back. But then I didn't know he went to the war. I just didn't know he was gone a long time. All the niggas gathered around to see old Marshall again. You know, and old Marshall didn't tell you, it was sweet. He didn't tell you that? No, he didn't tell. They wake up. I think
You didn't tell them they was free. And y'all still
6
trusting
months
these
every
people?
day. 6
I
months.
did, I voted for
And
all
Connor
those
leaves
years.
on the 19th of June. That's why, you know, we celebrate that day, colors folks. Is that right? On the 19th, you know, that's called the day, say that, they give us big dinner on the 19th. But now we didn't know. So, I don't know how the other side of the folks know freedom. We didn't know. They just thought, you know, just feeding us, you know. Just had a long table. And just had just little everything you want to eat, you know, and drink, you know. And that, they said that was on the 19th. And everything you want to eat and drink.
No,
19th, June 19th,
wasn't no school.
for Sarah.
And when they started the little school, people that were slaves, there couldn't many of them go to school,
Fountain Hughes.
except they had a father and mother.
No health care.
Dead.
No doctors as
She
friends.
had 3, 4 other little children. She had to put them all to work for to help take care of the others. We didn't have no property. We didn't have no home. Been enslaved all our lives. And mother was a slave, sister was a slave, father was a slave.
Robert Glenn decided to stay and work for his former master after his freedom came. He decided to wait until the time was right for him to be independent. James Earl Jones as Robert Glenn.
Master told me to catch 2 horses, and that we had to go to Dickinson, which was the county seat of Webster County. On the way to Dickinson, he said to me, "Bob, did you know you were free, and Lincoln has freed you? You are as free as I am." We went to the Freedmen's Bureau and went into the office. A Yankee officer looked me over and asked Master my name, and informed me I was free, and asked me whether or not I wanted to keep living with Moore. I did not know what to do, so I told him yes. A fixed price of $75 and board was then set as the salary I should receive per year for my work. The Yankee told me to let him know if I was not paid as agreed. I went back home and stayed a year. During the year, I hunted
Ain't that
far at
something?
night. Thoroughly enjoyed being free. I took my freedom, my degree.
The last executive order on this penal colony.
But still wondering and thinking of what the future held for me. After I retired at night,
That helped
I made
us.
plan after plan.
Got a bullet in the
and built
head.
air castles as to what I would do.
The ancestors tried to tell me, but I was like, no, we gotta go forward. We gotta do it, we gotta go forward. It's our interest.
I hunted. He bought my part of the game we caught. And favored me
Ain't
in other
nothing
ways.
they ever gonna
Mr.
do
Chandler
here
had a
for
friend,
us.
Mr. DeWitt Yarborough, was an adventurer and trader.
African American
Brothers of my
Supreme Court
ex-master,
Justice.
Mr. Moore, with whom I was staying.
I ain't
He
asked
was
for that
responsible
shit.
for me taking
I
myself
ain't vote
into
for
my
that.
hands and
But it
getting
ain't
out
about
of thinking
me.
I was still under
I'm
obligations
in-
to
I'm
ask the
born-
master and missus
Born and blood
to decide
inmate
to leave
criminal
the premises.
on this penal colony.
Mr. Yarborough's son went off to school
Mind fuck
at
is
a place
great.
called Kilton. I
So,
wanted to carry a horse to him and also take along some other animals for trading purposes. He offered me a new pair of pants to make the trip for him, and I accepted the job. I delivered the horse to his son and started for home. On the way back, I ran into Uncle Squire Yarborough, who once belonged to DeWitt Yarborough. He persuaded me to go home with him and go with him to a wedding
What?
in Union County, Kentucky. The wedding was 20.
you wanna hear the rest? You can get the tape or the CD, or wait till we come back on June 19th. So, ain't that something? That's what the ancestors kept saying. I was like, no, my mother marched on Washington. Everything's gonna be fair. You see, it's better. And the ancestor said, it was better. Why did you have to go in your lifetime of working to the equal opportunity people 3 times for bullshit? What, y'all? And stay away from those people. No matter how much you vote, how many times you vote, there's nothing they gonna do what they gonna do anyway. I ain't vote to send no money to Ukraine. I ain't vote for them to go to Afghanistan and do that shit. I ain't vote for them to be the security guards of the Saudis oil. I ain't vote for them to be sending all this money to the British Israel. I ain't vote for none of that. What I voted for was better for me, and I can tell you as a senior citizen, no. No money is coming for us. We should have a food stamp card. We should not have to pay a damn cent if we go to the doctor. Nothing. We should employ people to come, health aides to come and help us out instead of throwing us in nursing homes. See? But see, I voted for all that for us. But it was never on the ballot. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for good luck. Ciao. Whew. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for good luck. Yes, y'all, thanks for tuning in. And want and want and want and want and want and want and want. Want bigger. Want better. Want best. Want greater. Want greatest. Why not? The universe says ask. I know y'all was cult people, but the universe said ask. Like, comment, share. Hit the bell so you know when I'm coming on. Please tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to exercise. Thanks for coming on the walk.